They remain unbeaten in 27 games and have scored a total of 33 goals at home. The Mariners would take confidence in their impressive record on the road. Their last away loss was here against Brisbane in Week 10. A special achievement for Ange Postecoglou, having led the Raw to their first grand final appearance in the history of the competition. Brisbane kept Brazilian striker Enrique on the bench following an injury scare during the week. Giancarlo Solizano remained in attack alongside Costa Barbarouses and Thomas Broich. Despite being thin on finals experience, keeper Michael Theoklitos would continue to be crucial in their campaign. He's played in 2 grand finals for Melbourne Victory. In the 5 fixtures this season, Graham Arnold's men were unable to beat the league's top side. They lost 3 and drew 2. The Mariners would be without their Argentine talisman, Patricio Perez, following an injury last week against Gold Coast. His natural replacement, Mustafa Amini, the 17-year-old slotted into the diamond midfield. Pej Bowic returned to right back, fresh from completing his match suspension from leg 2. The visitors changed their partnership in attack. Matt Simon started alongside Adam Kwasnik. Daniel McBreen was on the bench. Simon Hill and Andy Harper called all the action from Suncorp.
The 6th Hyundai A-League Grand Final is underway. 50-odd thousand inside Suncorp, and pictures being beamed live across North America, Asia, Europe and Oceania. So much anticipation. Can it live up to the hype, Andy Harper?
Well, that's the expectation, Simon, and it's the expectation because of the way Brisbane Roar have played all year. I'm expecting them to at least attempt to continue in that vein, which will probably set this game up from other grand finals where teams can be very cautious. It's not Brisbane's go, and Central Coast, for their part, have proven this year that they're the best team at chasing Brisbane. Can they take it up a cog or two, as they're going to need to dismantle the Roar at home?
Well, they met just a couple of weeks ago, of course, in the major semi-final, which was played over 2 legs. And Mariners pretty unfortunate not to win that game. Thomas Broich is offside. Hasn't realised it yet. He has now.
I don't know about that one. Early on, a minute gone. That's a tight call. I actually thought there was possibly a foul on Roston Griffiths in the centre circle. But Matthew Breeze waved play on for that. And I thought Thomas Broich was probably onside. Clearly onside. It should have been play on.
Zanik fades a rather sturdy challenge from Mackay, and now there's a bit of space for Amini. There's numbers here for the Mariners. Broich getting back to cover. Bowic, another corner for the Mariners.
Super work, Central Coast. The early honours are going with the away team. The Central Coast Mariners, a sizzling start.
There's a fair old bank of supporters wearing yellow and blue behind that goal that they're attacking here. And there's Kwasnik, it's off the line by Matt Mackay. And the Mariners that close to drawing first blood in the grand final.
Well, this is the man of the moment, Matt Mackay, in the right place at the right time. Even the clearance could have gone wrong, let's face it. Kwasnik with an excellent glancing header.
Now Broich is onside. Pej Bowic out of position. Here's the German running at full tilt. Mackay takes over. Still Matt Mackay. Can he squeeze it in? And it's put behind by Alex Wilkinson.
Well, the Caxton Street end drew collective breath as the two maestros look to link up. Thomas Broich, not for the first time this season, zeroing in on the penalty area, twisting, turning, stopping the ball and linking with Matt Mackay, who picked up the cudgels from that point on. And the angle was narrow. Matt Ryan wasn't going to get beaten at the near post this time.
Now Thomas Broich has hit these corners deep. It's towards that area again, and it's headed just wide by Milan Susak.
Yeah, good leap from Susak. He's been excellent as well, but he met that strongly, didn't he? Pej Bowic was left on his heels.
Won by Griffiths in the midfield. Oh, and a cheeky effort by Kwasnik. And Michael Theoklitos was struggling a little bit there. Well, that would have been some goal to score in a grand final.
But again, you're looking for moments that sum up a team's preparedness to play a championship game, and this is it. What about that from Adam Kwasnik? Super effort.
Glitchy looking for Kwasnik, onside, chance here for the Mariners, Matt Simon, and he's got it all wrong. But again, sharp, incisive passing by the Mariners. They went straight for the jugular.
Tight one as well, but play on, fair enough. And just when you need a left footer on call, it's Matt Simon. A great chance for the Central Coast.
Pack ranks behind the goal, waiting the delivery from Broich. Matt Ryan spilled it. Nichols, he's hit the woodwork. Mitch Nichols still alive through Solorsano, and now Broich. Mackay, way by Svansvik, only as far as Ivan Franjic. Drills it through, it's taken a deflection, and Matt Ryan had enough time to regather not only his feet, but also his thoughts.
Mariners' hearts went in their mouths. I don't know if Mitch Nichols caught that exactly as he wanted, but the result was almost the perfect one. And after Ivan Franjic scored against the Mariners from a similar position, his misdirected shot took an agonising deflection. Matt Ryan was scrambling.
Picked up in the deep here by Mackay. Barbarousis. Good feet. Mackay. Couple of options here. Solorsano! Great block by Matthew Ryan.
This is beautifully received from Solorsano. Good pressure applied by Wilkinson, but in the end it was just the youngster Matt Ryan whose right shoulder stood in the way. And short of puddles forming on the pitch, I'm going to venture to say that both sets of players will completely relish these conditions if they can keep their feet.
Bosanic, good turn, goes for goal, and it's an awkward bounce just in front of Theoklitos, well fielded.
Yeah, well done, Theoklitos. Kwasnik was sweating on a fumble from the Brisbane keeper, wasn't forthcoming, with soft hands.
Good bit of pressure this by Brisbane. Work it out to Broich. Stefanuto in support. Low delivery this time across the face of goal, and Franjic was straining every sinew to try and get there.
Good clearance. Good clearance, Ollie Bosanic. Ivan Franjic was sweating on his opponent.
Brisbane trying to lift the tempo, crank up the pressure. Mackay's low delivery. And Broich slammed it with huge venom towards goal, and again the Mariners stand undefeated.
Well, it's a vital period of the game for the Central Coast Mariners, who gave plenty for the first 30-35 minutes. Brisbane started to flex their muscles from that point on, and they've been very good in the opening stages of this second half.
Mackay's delivery, more central this time, Partolo, just wide.
Well, they've employed enough variety now from their repeated corner efforts, Brisbane, to have planted some doubtful seeds in the Mariners' minds, and this time it's Partolo who gets in between two players. Significantly, one of those was Patrick Svansvik.
For all money, it looks as though we're heading into extra time for the second grand final in a row, Andy Harper.
Well, there'd be one last chance, you'd reckon.
Mackay trying to ensure it's Brisbane. And again, Mariners snaffle the ball. Rose over the top, and Davidi was away, but Matthew Breeze has blown for full time.
Oh, the conspiracy theorists are going to run him up.
What a chance that would have been for the Central Coast Mariners, because Abidi was clear. Daniel McBreen's gone up to Matthew Breeze and said, "Let me see your watch." Anyhow, the grand final has finished goalless, and we're going to have half an hour of extra time and then perhaps penalties. The full-time scoreline after 90 minutes, Brisbane Roar 0, the Central Coast Mariners 0. So 2 periods of extra time, 15 minutes each, and if they're still all square, then we'll have penalties, as we did last year, of course, between Melbourne Victory and Sydney FC. Andy Harper, what's your take on the blowing of the whistle for full time when young Bernie Abini was clear and through?
Well, the referee can't make a decision on time based on an opportunity created or not. If his watch starts beeping, he reckons he's allowed enough time, particularly for Mas Madoka. He went down in that 4-minute injury time period for quite some time. As it was, he played well over the 4 minutes that was initially signalled. But it's enough. Suffice to say, Simon, there's enough material for the conspiracy theorists, as we said, to run amok. And good luck to them.
McBreen volleys it forward now. Abini is onside. Is this the chance for the Mariners? Bernie Abini and Theoklitos makes the save. I'm not quite sure how much he knew about it, the Brisbane custodian, but he got his body in the way, and that was the important thing.
This is the advantage the Mariners now have, a young, fresh player with plenty of elan as well, and he hit the target with this one. Theoklitos had to be at his best.
McBreen neatly turned away from Madoka, and here's Abini in the channel again. It's Bernie Abini, and Theoklitos makes the block. Still the chance. Kwasnik volley, and Theoklitos over the top, proving once again why he is the Hyundai A-League goalkeeper of the year.
Daniel McBreen playing off the front line, and it's twice now in relatively quick succession with a beautiful piece of work. He's found Abini. He should have done better, in truth, from that chance. And then Kwasnik not quite making the contact, but still the effort goal bound, and Theoklitos scrambling.
Bernie Abini's given the Mariners a new lease of life. Here's the corner. Back into the danger zone. There's Abini. It's in the back of the net from Adam Kwasnik. The Mariners have scored. First blood in the grand final. And we've had to wait until the 96th minute. And it's the Mariners' first ever goal in a grand final. And it's been scored by Adam Kwasnik. Suncorp is stunned into silence, bar the 2,000 Mariners supporters.
And I think it's going to take some pegging back. Stop the Mariners from here if you can. They couldn't clear the danger. Pej Bow is just thumping the ball back in. The substitute of Beanie again for the third time in a headline-making situation. And their top goal scorer of recent times, Adam Kwasnik, fires the ball home. Raw skipper Matt Mackay crumbles to his knees. Theoklitos can't stretch desperately enough. The Mariners are away.
Five minutes of the first period of extra time to go. Matt Mackay drives it. Oh, it's just over the top.
Good effort, though, from Matt Mackay. There's not been enough shooting from Brisbane. That'll be part of the post-game analysis. I'd suggest had a bit of movement in it too. Matt Ryan not 100% comfortable. You see him going right and then having to prop.
Enrique and Hutchinson smash into each other. The Mariners are away. Here's Adam Kwasnik. This could seal it for the Mariners. Great save by Theoklitos first time. Kwasnik steers it up, and Bozanic surely clinches the championship for the Central Coast Mariners. Incredible scenes at Suncorp. The Mariners fans are going absolutely mad. The Mariners team too. Is it about to be third time lucky for the Central Coast? It's going to take an almighty comeback from the Brisbane Roar to haul them back in.
And you can't see it happening, to be frank. The Mariners won't let it go from here. Quick as you like on the counter-attack. Kwasnik was away, and don't underestimate the work Kwasnik did here to keep his cool. Fabulous first save from Theoklitos. Not good enough as the rebound fell thereafter. Good stuff from the Brisbane keeper, but he's ice cool at the key moment is Kwasnik. He scores one, he sets one up, and the Mariners have 1.5 hands on the toilet seat.
Enrique drills it low and hard. Palm clear by Ryan. Royce trying to pull the trigger. Solorsano, can they find the space to get the shot away? Partaloo. Stefanuto. Broich! And Ryan is there again.
Well, it's better than that, Simon, and a large part of goalkeeping, as is anything in life, is being at the right place at the right time. But it's more than that with Matt Ryan, because his nerve has not let him down. Just been superb.
Here's Solosano, just break away, Andy. Maybe a chance here for Brisbane. Enrique! It's 2-1! Game on, the grand final is not dead yet for Brisbane.
Well, to have not scored today would have been a damn squid for Brisbane. And this effort, set up by Solosano and Thomas Broish, applies the defibrillators to Brisbane's championship claims.
They've got 1 minute.
They're still looking to play their way through.
Broich. Visconti. No foul, says Matthew Breeze. Visconti trying to square it up. It's behind for a corner. A chance for Brisbane, a huge roar around Suncorp. Graham Arnold can't stand it.
That's unbelievable tension here at Suncorp. The best team of the A-League era.
And it goes. Bartolo! 2-2! Unbelievable! Eric Bartolo, and they've pulled it out of the fire right at the death, Brisbane!
Well, if Brisbane Roar were going to get out of this at 2-0 down with 15 to play in extra time in the championship game, this was going to be a special occasion for the Hyundai A-League. And guess what? Special occasion we have. The Mariners, the heart has to go out. They've been fantastic here today, but they could not hang on. And the Roar have come on with the wettest of sails.
Full-time whistle has gone. It's ended all square. We're going to have penalties. Graham Arnold is crestfallen, and understandably so. His team had the title in the bag, but Brisbane Roar for the second time have come from 2 goals down against the Mariners. Brisbane Roar 2, the Central Coast Mariners 2 after extra time, and penalties will decide the grand final for the second year running.
This is a new contest now. 90 minutes was one contest, 30 minutes extra time, another contest. And this is a third contest, which the Mariners can most certainly win, and certainly with Matt Ryan in their ranks.
Where it's all Brisbane supporters. The Mariners going to go first. And it's going to be one of their most experienced campaigners, John Hutchinson, to take the first kick. Hutchinson against Theoklitos for the first penalty. And John Hutchinson scores just. Only just.
Not the best penalty, far from it, but it counts.
Up first for the Roar, Ivan Franjic, who missed one during the regular season, but he's not missed that one. 1-1 in the shootout. Good penalty by Ivan Franjic. Sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. No mistake. Alex Wilkinson, Mr. Central Coast Mariners. And he tucks it away with aplomb. Cool as you like. 2-1 for the Mariners.
Partalo's turn.
Here's the hero of the moment. The equalising goal with the last touch of extra time. He's still a hero, Eric Bartolo. 2-2.
And that is a good penalty. But a goalkeeper guesses the right way, as Matt Ryan did, and it still beats him. That's the best penalty we've seen so far.
Up next for the Mariners, Daniel McBreen. Off the bench for the Mariners. Will he go onto the score sheet in this shootout? It's saved by Michael Theoklitos. The first big breakthrough in the shootouts goes the way of the Brisbane Roar.
But Theoklitos, how about that for a televisual picture? Brilliant work from the goalkeeper.
And Matt Mackay has the chance to give Brisbane the advantage. And he does, the captain. 3-2 for the Roar. The first time they've led in the game.
Indeed, it's spine-tingling stuff here. Penalty shootouts, of course, do that. When you get the circumstances that brought us to this point. The Raw with their noses in front.
And Michael Theoklitos, with a bit of experience in saving penalties in grand finals. He did so for Bulleen many years ago in the Victorian State League. And he's saved one already. Another one, and Brisbane are almost there. Pejbovic. He's saved again! Michael Theoklitos! Brisbane Roar are almost there!
And that is Mark Schwarzer-esque. Theoklitos has taken one out of the great man's copybook, and now it's the slippery fish, Bilaquinho, Enrique, to win the title for Brisbane.
One kick separating Brisbane Roar from their second trophy of the season. Enrique against Ryan. It's all on this. Enrique scores! Brisbane are the champions! And who'd have thought we'd have been saying that some 10 minutes ago? What an incredible comeback! What an incredible team this Brisbane Roar side is. It's Brisbane's day. It's Brisbane's season. It's Brisbane's time. Ange Postecoglou's team claimed the championship to go with the premiership. And for the first time in the A-League era, we could say Brisbane Roar, champions of Australia. But oh, how you must feel desperately sorry for the Mariners. But they couldn't quite get over the line, and it's the Raw who win it. 4-2 on penalties after a quite incredible 2-all draw.
I'm speechless, Mal. What can I say? Once again, we showed great character. 2-0 down with 15 minutes to go, and Matty Mackay pulled us in and said, boys, there's 15 to go, and how many times have we scored 2 goals in the last 15 minutes? And full credit to these boys. They were remarkable, and obviously we had a bit of luck in the penalties. Full credit to Central Coast as well. They've been amazing all year, and to come here in front of 50,000 supporters against them, and to obviously be leading 2-0 up, and for us to fight back, once again, amazing.
First of all, oh yeah! Secondly, Central Coast, you guys are amazing today. You have been all final series and all year. You're unlucky that you came up against a side that, you know, we couldn't believe we could do this, and we've done it. So, full credit to you. Well done. Keep your heads up. You'll be back next year, and you'll do quite well. Trust me. And most importantly, all my colleagues stand over there. You guys have been amazing all year. 27 games unbeaten, going in this game, we're down 2-0. Hey, listen, down 2-0. Who would have thought we would have come back and make it 28? Well done, you've been exceptional all year. Full credit to you, I love you all. Well done, boys.
You've got to get a trophy, Matt. I'll now call upon the Chief Executive Officer of Hyundai Motor Company Australia, Mr. Edward Lee, to present the trophy to the champions, Brisbane Roar.
Thank you very much.
That dreaded 2-goal lead, being dubbed the most dangerous, came back to haunt the coast. The Premiers gifted the gold they deserved. True champions crown. And that's the end of Season 6. Brisbane Roar 4-2 on penalties against the Central Coast Mariners in the Hyundai A-League Grand Final. From me, Matt Thomas, it's bye for now.